Hello and welcome to Rebel Galaxy. I'm Shagorche. I was looking into doing some YouTube Let's Play, so I decided to start with this fun little piece of space combat. I'm gonna start my new game, and let's get going. Ways.
6 days ago, you received a cryptic message from your Aunt Juno.
It's so
a
cryptic.
black sheep who you haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years.
I haven't heard
The
from her in
message
forever.
provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near-derelict spacecraft and a
Ugh.
relic of her younger days.
Ooh,
Also included were the coordinates to Rust City,
Rust
an
City.
out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation.
How
They
questionable.
practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible.
What?
Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops,
How?
you have at last arrived.
Alright.
This is a place of liars and thieves. You wonder how you let yourself get dragged to such a godforsaken backwater.
Rebel Galaxy. Yeah, cool little game. Oh, shit. Alright.
Zagoral mustvora, Shandozal gomachu, Shashaduth.
Okay. And who are you?
Flora Talgosanda, Ritoshomagas, Ronkus
What are my
Shavorya.
manners? I'm Orzu, an old friend of your aunt's, back in my younger, wilder days. Now I own the bar here, and life is quieter. Okay. The commentary on your own life seems a little strange. Well, I guess I'll see you when I dock.
Chomasta.
See you soon. Okay. Welcome to Rebel Galaxy. First, you're going to want to get comfortable maneuvering your ship. Tap E to increase throttle. Use your mouse to look around, fly close enough, context. Press E from there. Dismiss. Alright, yeah. This is Rebel Galaxy. We start off with this little ship here. It's kind of crappy. Go retro rocket. Go forward rocket. Those are like sublight drives. Then you've got your maneuvering. But yeah.
Accelerating to sublight. Engines at maximum.
There is
Sublight.
honestly, for no reason, why would you ever want to really slow down like this? I don't know, maybe it's for doing like mining or something. Just not something that I care about.
Collision warning.
But yeah. Get a little bit more accustomed to it as we go along, but here we go. I like the look and design of a lot of this stuff. Advertisement for something? What is that? I don't know.
Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, if you don't have anything near you, you accelerate to sublight, which is just, faster. Alright, let's dock. Right. Rasputin has 2 turret mounts, but only 1 turret installed at present. It's a good idea to visit the equipment bay and purchase a new scatter turret to install in your beta turret mount. Equipment bay. But yeah, this is kind of a lot of the game. Is you've got the shipyard where you can buy new ships, but you're not going to be able to buy new ships very frequently. They're super expensive. This ship, I don't think I ever even buy this ship. I think I skip over a lot of these. But yeah, right now we've got the Rasputin, which is a hammerhead. Gonna need to think of a different name for that, because I will be stuck on this ship for a little bit. But yeah, and then there's the equipment bay, where you can buy weapons, armor and shields, or various extra components, engines, boosters, a different more powerful warp drive, larger cargo hold, longer range tractor beam. Actually, you don't even have a tractor beam installed at the moment. Weapons. Alright, I mean, might as well get a new turret. It's the only thing I can afford. There are other ones which I would prefer, but I can't buy them. It's kind of funny playing this game, because the mouse controls, like, that's how the mouse controls. That's me scrolling the wheel up and down. So instead, I could click and it'll just move me up as I will, or I can use my keyboard to just scroll. Scrolling with the keyboard is easier to do than scrolling with your mouse. Alright. Secondary are like flak cannons and like missile launchers, which are on the two flanks on the port and starboard side. We will be using proper naval protocol as long as I can remember to keep doing that. But yeah, today we're just going to do some of the kind of very basics of it. Yeah, hull, shields, and deflectors, which we also don't have yet. But we'll get to that. The commodities market, where you can buy and sell commodities. Like you can see here the average price in system, the current price, and like where it was last. I don't know what time units they use. The things in red, like space slaves and bio waste, are considered illegal. So yeah, you don't really want to be found bringing in contraband. But yeah, right now the only thing in this station are munitions. Those who hammer their guns into plowshares will plow for those who do not. Space slaves, human and alien indentured servants, highly illegal in most systems. And bio waste, no one wants that crap in their stations. Except some people do. There are other species that have a higher want. And then there's a mission board, where you can go and do some work for some of the local factions. Pick up a dead drop. Wounded Deviljack frigate limping home, finish it off. Local authorities will reward you. But you can also see how little money you get in these low-level missions. Yeah, no. That's in this area, so I'll just take it. And so is this. But, first things first, let's go speak to my deadbeat aunt's weird friend. Apparently he owns the bar, but he has a bartender, so apparently he's doing well enough to hire staff. But yeah, here you can hire mercenaries if you need a little bit of assistance. I don't think I've ever actually hired a mercenary. You go to the news board. Mining rush near Hirzo has yielded a wealth of valuable minerals and metals, which means that you can buy them at cheap there and sell them elsewhere for more. War has struck Menelaus. A treaty delegation is sent off from Ridixma Cusp to broker peace. Looking for a place to unload your bio waste? This is it. Huh. You can talk to the bartender.
Take a seat, friend. What's on your mind?
Ask about news, advice, anything about the local market. He'll give you like a tip if there's some place that's looking for commodities that you can sell for more. Any of the bounties, if you find a bounty in the area, you take them down. You can get some extra cash as well. But for right now, let's go talk to the boss. Hi, Orzu.
Mando cambiso Juno. Sando copaldo.
Ah, you are the spitting image of Juno. Good to see you. Okay, sure. Where is my aunt? Sure, tell me where my aunt is. You know what? I don't have time for this. You know what? I'm playing this game, so apparently I do have time for this, but where is my aunt? She was supposed to meet me here. To be honest, I don't know. I haven't seen her in nearly a week. She was afraid she wouldn't make it back before you arrived. Okay, so she was like planning something to happen? Well, she gave me something to give you on her behalf. Why would she have done so if she was expecting to be present? Alright, what is it? Is it something that will tell me where to find her? Maybe. She called it a specter. Although I doubt that's the proper name. Juno mentioned that it's some sort of AI symbiote. Whatever that means. Well, can I see it? Here you go. Whoa. You're a little close. As to your aunt, frankly, you're in no shape to find her. That's a Rasputin parked in the hangar, isn't it? Hate to say it, but times have changed since I was a worthy ship. Okay, what do you mean? Well, you've got no deflector, no tractor beam, the whole plating is like paper. To be frank, your weapon systems are practically pop guns. No offense. Any suggestions? I can get you an upgrade or two. Juno would never forgive me if I sent you off to your inevitable doom. Can't afford to let it go for nothing, though. I've got a little something that you could help me with in exchange. What kind of something? I've got a shipment of real whiskey coming in. My supplier, however, seems to have gotten himself into hot water and can't come near the station. I'll give you the payment, and if you can make the exchange, I'll have something for you when you return. Sure. Excellent. Here's 500 credits for the payoff, and the coordinates you'll meet. His name is Branson Cole, and he should be waiting for you. Bring the whiskey back, we'll get you squared away, and I'll have some more information as well. How do you know you'll have more information? Just because you already have the information and just not telling me it? Well, let's go then. Navigation. Missions are marked as gold diamonds on your screen and radar. Adjust heading and point toward your destination. You'll be able to accelerate to sublight speed, and then warp capability will become available, which will allow you to navigate vast differences very quickly. View your stellar map to get a better view of the potential destinations and routes. Here's the map. This is of the local star system. These outposts are run by bandits, the Red Devils cartel, and their Double Jacks as well, but I think these are all Red Devils. I think the Double Jacks are just like the low-level versions of enemies in the area. You can also see, here's where the Merchants Guild is, and you can get some missions from them, upgrade your rank, and become able to buy better things from them. Where is the other one? Trade Hub, affiliation with the Outsiders, who I don't know who that is. Yeah, there's a tree vessel heading out. Huh, that's interesting. And here's the jump gate to Tetsuyo. Star system works under jump gates. And as we can see, with the stellar map, here in Archimedes, threat level is considered normal. Extreme when you get out to the Tetsuo system. Scylla over here is also extreme. Pretty much we're so low level that going anywhere outside of the starting star system will get you killed. But, so for now, that's where we're stuck. Let's just do this initial mission.
Engines at maximum.
Head over here to the exchange. 700 SM. I'm not entirely certain what that measurement is. Thinking, is it solar measures? Can't recall. I don't think they actually say. But anyway, here we go. There we go. Alright. Use your pulse function, control, to detect distant objects and resources. Be notified of bounties in scan range. Important mission icons will be marked with a I think exclamation mark to indicate their status. Hostile and friendly targets will appear as red and blue diamonds, purple diamonds for cargo or valuables. Non-piloted mission objectives will appear as gold diamonds containing a question mark. Yep.
Hey there. Orders you send you? You got my payment?
Yeah, he did. Here's the cash. Yeah, but honestly, I think I'll keep it for myself. Hand over the cargo or I'll blow a hole clear through you. I don't like being a good guy. I don't like being a jerk. Nope, you must be looking for someone else. That just seems like a very strange lie. Alright,
Pleasure doing business with you.
pleasure.
Mission complete.
Ah, good to see a friendly face.
Yep. Alright, get a little bit of distance from him, and then we can accelerate to warp speed. Boom. Off we go. And right back, deliver the whiskey. Oh, course correction. There we go. You can also just crash. Oh, there we go. 13,130 credits. Apparently the guy likes 13s. Hey, Orza. Excellent. Many thanks for your help. I've got two options for you here. A deflector and a tractor beam. Deflectors are excellent defense in combat. Of course you'll need a tractor to bring objects into the Rasputin's hold. I feel like the tractor beam is less expensive, so I'll just get the deflector. A fine choice. I'll have my men transferred to the Rasputin right away. So, what about my aunt? Yes, of course. But I was hoping I might trouble you for a quick favor, given how deftly you handled the exchange. You know what? I have a feeling you're not actually going to tell me anything until I actually do what you want, so tell me about it. It's a simple matter. I have some items at a remote storage location. Given their contents, it would be best if they weren't discovered by any interested parties. I need them disposed of, and no real risk to you. Fine, I suppose I can do that. Perfect. Here's the relevant information. Destroy the containers however you see fit. I'm sure it won't take a moment. I have a feeling it will. Well, before I go out, let's buy that. Yeah, I got a Mark 1 deflector, which was 4,500. Yeah, they were both the same. I suppose I should have expected that, but I'll be honest, I didn't. Alright, let me see. Can I get some secondary weapons? I would really love to have those flat cannons. Can I upgrade my turrets, though? Pulse turret is better, just almost in general. Slightly slower reload time than the scattergun, 0.6 seconds, a little bit more than half a second, but the DPS is higher by quite a bit. Yeah, DPS 29 versus 21, and it also has a much better range, and honestly, better range is much more important. Sell the old scatter. Here's a question, can I? No, I need more money for that. Alright, now, can I buy my flak? Yep, good. Flak's not hugely important at this point, but it will become super important very soon. Effectively flak, will acts like flak does. It allows me to just, actually, I'll show you, and head off and do this mission.
Engines at maximum.
And we still got that unidentified signal. If I am over here, I can get away from
Collision warning.
gravity wells a little bit sooner. Get out of, there we go. Sublight and hit the warp. I'll show you during this mission, which I'm sure will not go poorly at all. I'm sure everything will be fine. Just destroy whatever it is that he wants destroyed out here. I'm sure no one's going to be at all suspicious about it. Nothing's going to happen that will be untoward. There we go. Wait, why are you telling me about broadside combat? I'm sure I don't need to know. Combat in Rebel Galaxy is naval style, which means broadsides. Use the left mouse button to fire your broadside cannon. To aim your broadsides, orbit the camera until it faces the direction you wish to fire, then hold the right mouse button to charge the broadsides. Shot Predictor will show where the projectiles will travel. It really won't. And can be adjusted with your mouse. The longer you hold the right mouse button, the more accurate and synchronized your shots will be. That's the more accurate thing. When you point your camera at a thing, it'll bring up like a targeting sort of identifier at the top, as you can see in this image. That you can see the symbol above it. That means that that's what you have targeted. And when you press the right mouse button,
Collision warning.
like that, you can see it targets back and forth. It kind of rakes over. It will target and the more frequently you try to fire, the more inaccurate the shots are. Or you could just fire like this and you'll never hit anything. There we go.
Enemy craft inbound.
What? What? Ah, turrets are an important part of combat. Turrets are important to all growing children. Capable of targeting opponents that your broadsides can't. Use 3 and 2 to switch between the stations on your vessel. Honestly, allowing the ship to do auto-targeting with the turrets is usually perfectly fine. The only time that you don't want to do that is when you use when you're firing on something that doesn't really target.
Fresh meat.
Alright. Some double jacks. Like I said, these are just kind of the intro enemies, but still, I am also an intro, so best for me to watch myself. Just coming out of range. Alright, and this is what my turrets, and this is what my flak does. My flak is super useful as both anti-starfighter and anti-projectile. So when firing missiles at me, it does not have the capability. Ooh, pick up this yak meat.
Collision warning.
Whoa. What are these friendlies? Oh, huh, militias.
Accelerating subline.
Good. Alright. Well, the interesting thing about the militia is that they'll, they'll help out. They fight against the criminals, but they will also scan you. So if you're carrying contraband, but why would you carry contraband? Then you might be picked up. There's a question.
Stellar map.
You know what? I'm already over here. Just do this one early game mission. See how hard it is. Risk low, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. It's only a little bit of a jog out of the way. Oh. Retarget. Keep it on them.
Missiles inbound.
Alright. And that's what deflectors do. Alright, so we've already taken out the, we've already taken out his fighter support, so now we just need to tear him apart. He's trying to run, but got his rear end open, took off his shields.
Ordnance flow.
No, not the ordnance. Munitions. There we go. Alright, munitions are cargo. Ordnance is basically a ammo refill. So if you have missiles or something, if you're using one of those types of weapons that requires ordnance, you can get some refills in the middle of a battle. Oh crap! This is bad. Oh yeah, this is really bad. I know. I know how to use deflectors, as I was, by pressing the spacebar.
Ah, fresh meat.
Crap, crap, crap. Seems I got out of range of their incoming hail. Oh, they're still out of range. Unfortunately, my engines aren't sufficient to get me out of range very quickly. All right, there we go. Gauge warp, just get out of here. Skedaddle. All right, get back here. And I think after this mission, we're gonna call it a day. I'm sure that Urzu doesn't have anything else that he needs us to do. She's not gonna call in any other favors. Sure, everything's gonna be perfectly fine. No problems whatsoever. Things can only go well. He'll tell us where Juno is, and we'll just head off. We'll have a pleasant conversation. Then we can get on with our lives. Here we go, all the way back to this primary mission. Hopefully, I'll be getting some extra. Don't want to. I hate it when they target like that. There we go. And get right back in. Sure, Orzu will tell us how good of a job we do. Yeah, you can just crash into it. It'll be fine. Auto docks. You don't even have to press buttons. It's amazing. But they did cut through my shield, so I did take a little bit of damage to my ship. So I've got to repair it. I don't have to, but I got to repair it. My port broadside turrets took a bit of singe, and so did the whole plating around it. So it's only 10 credits. It's not that bad. I've had to repair a lot worse before. Alright. Let's talk to Orzu then. What? No. You're so reliable. Thank you. I can see Juno's influence. No. Juno is massively unreliable. We meet her a little later. She is a flighty broad. Thank you again for your help. Okay, favor gun. Now, would you please hold up your end of the bargain? Yes, of course. Well, if you want to track Juno down, I think your most likely bet is to speak with Sandar, her partner. Partner? Well, how much do you know about your aunt's activities? I know she was a hell of a trader and made a lot of money out here on the frontier. Oh, that's one way to look at it. Most folks would call it smuggling, though, and Sandar moved the goods for her. You should try and get in touch with him. He's at some scabby station at the edge of the system. I'll mark it on your chart. Great. I'll check it out. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it. Might pick up some extra equipment, some upgrades. Except I can't afford anything. The only thing that I can afford is to get another pulse turret instead of the scatters. Which I will, because I prefer the pulse turrets. I prefer having the range Especially with starfighters running around, you want something with good range and tracking. It's a little bit worse on the shield penetration. No, the scatter turrets are a little worse on the shield penetration too. So having the pulse turrets be able to hit at range and tear down the shields before you get in close with the with your broadsides is usually the better idea. The higher DPS obviously is good, so it's usually just a fine set of options there. Now we can upgrade some components for better hull plating. Could get the Mark I ceramic, which is pretty good. Although honestly, the shields are the better things to upgrade, which will be my next purchase, I believe. And all of this stuff is interchangeable. So once you get up to higher size ships, we can get more powerful. We can use all of the stuff that we have on our current ship on these, but the stuff on our current ship like doesn't decrease the cost of these. So if I want better ships, I have to pay. I have to get the money to pay for it. But we do not also think, also point of order, our hammerhead, which is kind of a strange name. It doesn't have that broad of a head, but anyway, that doesn't. We don't get to keep that when we buy. If we bought the Mastodon, if we say buy for 43,000 credits, that money is the money of this ship minus the cost of the hammerhead. Because we trade in the hammerhead, we strip the hammerhead. Effectively, what happens is we strip the hammerhead, we put all of the new stuff on the new ship, and we trade in the old ship. So it's kind of a that's a thing. But that will have to wait for tomorrow. As it, or possibly the next day. I still haven't got a schedule worked out for this. I'm also kind of curious because, as you can see, the money that we make for this and that we have to spend on everything is really tight. 43,000 for this Mastodon is a lot, especially when mission boards are only ever getting us 3,500, 3,200, 4,000. It requires a lot of money. Gonna grab that, grab this dead drop, and this double jack strike, and then we'll do those later. But that is kind of the question. I'm curious if people want to see me doing the grinding. I'm considering doing them as like as an extra stream on my Twitch page. Same name as here, Shagorche. Feel free to join me on there. I stream fairly frequently. I do mostly MechWarrior Online, which is super fun. But I'm considering doing some extra grinding to get some extra money so that you guys don't have to watch that on the YouTube videos. If people want to watch the YouTube videos of that, I might just like upload like stream highlights or just full stream videos on this channel. But let me know down in the comments. As it is, that's all we're going to get for space today. Talk to everyone later. Later.